Hey guys, how's it going? It's Shay and welcome back to Utmost Fanology. Here is the second fan that I've been meaning to show you guys. This is a Vortice Nordik 25 and this was a Facebook marketplace find that came out totally randomly. I mean, I just saw it one day and wow. I know some other fellow YouTubers have posted it as part of their daily finds on Facebook Marketplace, but I did find it before they actually made those posts, and I jumped at it basically. Um, I bought this for £3 from a little old lady down in South London or so, somewhere around there, yeah. And yeah, This is another fan that I feel like I should have paid for. I felt so wrong for paying so little. These don't show up that often, and the lady was really nice, and I don't know, I just felt really sorry for her or something. So, oh well, what can I say? What can I do even? It's not like I can just go back and pay her more, but I did ask her at the time if she wanted more, but she was okay with £3. So I'll just I happily took it home and with me, and here we are now. It's been roughly a week or so since I got it, and it's definitely shown me what's wrong with it and all of that, so now I can give you a proper judgment. Before I actually start off this video, I wanted to tell you about a little story, I guess. For my birthday, I ordered that diamond fan, as you guys must have seen already, and I ordered another fan that wasn't the Fox, and that is the limit Ariel, and that fan was a Nordic 35 of this era. It was a 12-inch version of this. It was exactly like this fan, but much bigger, different blades, and extremely rare. This one is also quite rare, don't get me wrong, and considering these are both modern fans we're talking about, these are like late 90s, mid 90s, they don't show up at all, and I don't understand why. I know that they were sold here properly. These aren't exactly imports, but just probably maybe they're just very expensive back in the day. I wouldn't be surprised. Vortice products are not that cheap, but I digress. Let's have a look around, see all of its quirks and things, and we will run it and see what it can do. Right, now for a closer look. So, with these fans, these were supposedly the last Vortice table fans to be produced. Obviously now you have the Gordons and the other newer ones, but this was kind of the older style. That there are a few reminiscent parts and things, styling cues that are on this fan and the older 80s fans. But there's also quite a lot of unique stuff, just like this grill, which is sectioned in 4 ways, like this, and it's pretty cool. Definitely not very good for airflow, but I do like how they've carried some design elements from the old models. So they have big gaps on the sides here to let air come in through the sides and, help bring it through, just like the older fans. And otherwise, the blade set is quite different, and the motor, I believe, is a bit different. Also, you might have noticed we got 3 speeds. A 3-speed 9-inch fan. Don't see that often, do we? And you can also see some of the marks down here, which are kind of hard to see, but they're basically burn marks or something. They look like they've come from an iron or something hot. And overall, this fan is in pretty good shape. Not too much yellowing, but you'll see from the side, and that'll give you a better idea. It was a bit dirty, and there was some kind of weird dark mark on it, which was funny. But anyways, let's look at the side. Looking at the side, you can see it's kind of yellow between these two girls, but it's not too bad. And it's definitely not to a point where it's scaly or anything. You'll also notice that this base is very weirdly shaped. It's just it's unnecessarily big, in a way. Like, I don't know why they made it so long. I do like how it looks, so either way, it still looks quite modern for its time. It's got a nice handle there. It's got one of those oscillation switches that kind of just stays in place, but doesn't really turn. Just, push it and pull it up. And I think there's a missing cap here that would have covered this nut. I'm not too sure. I'll have to see if I can find some pictures online. And kind of a bit of a dancey head as well. That's funny. Old style neck, in the sense that it's kind of got that curve to it, just like the older Nordik 25 and 35 from the 80s and 70s. So that's cool. And yeah, quite funny. No rust on the shaft, that's good. And I have no idea how this blade actually stays on the shaft. Doesn't look like it has a blade cap, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look at the rear. Looking at the rear of the fan, it's very, very weird. Like, why is there a missing chunk here? What's that about? Nice big knob here. The tilt adjustment still is okay on this fan. It's not very strong, but it's still got enough. There's no screw in here, so I have no idea how I'll take this apart for servicing. The grill comes off easily, but again, no idea what's the catch with that. One thing I will note, you can't really see in there properly, but it has the old Vortice very small oscillator mechanism, which is literally just one stick, one shaft with a cog that goes round, and then it has one, I think it has like one more cog just down there, and it's very simple yet hard to fix mechanism, because where on earth are you going to find replacement parts for it? And that kind of issue has happened on my Nordik 30. As you guys have seen, its oscillation is broken, so that's not great. But oh well. I guess I have a donor fan. I'm joking, guys. I'm not going to take this thing apart. The cable comes off to the side, which is a bit funny. And you can see some more of these marks here. Probably could get some putty or something. Just fill them in. Might help a tiny bit. Let me show you the base. Here's the base. It says 25 watts, which is fine. Made in Italy, Nordik 25-9, so 9-inch. And it has a date code of 1996, so quite not too old. Still got all of its feet. Funny box here, probably for the capacitor, because I believe, or maybe it's a transformer, just like on my other Nordik, where it controls the speed rather than having a different windings in the motor. Another thing to note I've just found is the blades are a bit warped, which is not great. You also have a little warm out there, which is nice. Anyways, let's give it a run. Right, so now that you've seen it running, and you might have been able to hear, it's got worn thrust washers, or at least I think it's worn thrust washers. Sometimes the sound goes away, but that's only if it's tilted up or down, so maybe? I don't know. It's very weird. Shaft keeps on popping in and out. Seems a lot like worn thrust washers, but whatever. Anyways, where is my tool? Where's the end? There it is. Found it. Let's see what it gets. I'm not impressed. 800, 840, 6, 747, 708, 629. I think it's safe to say this is one of the weaker fans that I have. I don't know if this is a normal operating speed of this on high, but it's not great. Also, the sound does sometimes go away on medium, and on low you can't really hear it. It also emits a very strong oil smell when it's running, so you let it run for too long and it stinks up your room. So definitely gonna have to strip this one down, clean out the bearings and put some more proper oil in this thing. It's got a nasty case of dry bearing sound as well. So it's gonna be quite a lot of work for this one. Oh dear. Right, let me show you wattage and then we'll end the video. Right, here's the Vortice on low speed. 24 watts. Nearly already at the limit. Here's medium at 29 watts. Not great. And here's high at 37 watts, which is pretty normal for a 9-inch fan, but that is way higher than 25 watts, so I have no idea what Wattage were thinking when they actually put the wattage on the base of the fan, but I don't know. They must have been using some very efficient or incorrect testing here at the time. Anyways, let's end the video. So there we have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's definitely going to need quite a bit of work to get it back to where it should be. Performance is not great, and as the numbers have shown, and just me telling you what it feels like, it's just not a very good fan, to be honest. But look at the grill. It looks quite cool, but it's just very restrictive, and I think the motor's definitely not running at full speed properly. It is a very big shame, and I definitely need to get around to fixing it up, but it will have to wait until I come back, of course. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think of it, and to those of you who did make posts on this listing, thank you, because you also kind of helped me later on just to realize how rare this, or refined this was, because everybody was just like jumping up and being like, oh wow, this is a rare fan. And I kind of knew that these were rare at the time, but I wasn't too sure. It just looked a bit normal to me, but I've come to like it in a way. It's quite unique. Even with all of its marks and things, it's still a keeper in my collection, I think. But anyways, guys, as usual, I'll just say the regular thing. Nobody's forcing you to like and subscribe, and nobody will do that on this channel ever, including I am totally against that, but whatever. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.